Manifesting financial abundance, the perfect partner, or anything else you desire is now easier than ever thanks to the world's first manifesting mask from HighSomni.com. Without any extra effort, the manifesting mask from HighSomni will help you remove the old limiting beliefs and bad habits holding you down and replace them with new neural pathways to start attracting what you truly desire. Get your very own manifesting mask today at a massive 35% discount and with 6 additional freebies from HighSomni.com. The world's first manifesting mask, now available to everyone at HighSomni.com.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Should I call you mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 Come.
I didn't come in your burrito.
Hello, hi, welcome to Terrible Person, a podcast. My name is Gary. I'm joined by Chandra.
What the heck kind of name is that?
Shenandrafa. Hey, this is my wife, Shenandrafa.
Yeah.
Hi. www.terribleperson.co. Go there, sign up for the premium episodes, or you can find us on Patreon if you want.
You and the other 10 people that have found us there.
The Patreon's doing a little bit better now. We're slowly growing. I mean, people I think have migrated a few from the other way, terribleperson.co to Patreon, but now I think they're both just kind of slow and steady.
Plateaued.
Yeah, we're plateaued. We're plateaued. So if you want to help us break out of the plateau, sign up.
That's not how you say it.
Plateau.
It's plateau.
Plateau. Hello, little plateau. A little kitty cat at plateau. It's me.
Mario.
If you roll out of bed, if you wear your pajamas to work, the first thing they think of is you in bed. If you come to work with wet hair, they imagine you in the shower.
Yep, I was just watching a video, and apparently Grant was not a fan.
I was just waiting to start the podcast, and you just had your phone right next to the
I didn't
microphone.
realize that you were waiting for me. I thought that you were still getting stuff together over there, and then when I looked over and saw that you were ready, I stopped my video, and I got to work.
Got to work, yeah. She clocked in. She went over the time clock, and she said, oh shit.
I unplugged my headphones.
Oh, no.
Stand by. I
Stand
can't hear
by.
anything.
Can't hear. She's
my
temporarily
God.
deaf.
I can't find the hole.
That's me all the time. Right, Kate?
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't find it.
I'm like, that's the wrong one, Grant.
Where do I put it? Yeah.
No.
I was at today trying to describe to someone the
How beautiful I am. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Somebody actually said you were beautiful today.
Who?
A random person.
How do they know what I look like?
I showed them wedding pictures.
A random person?
Yeah, babe, I'm trying not to talk about on the podcast. Yeah.
Well, okay, well, you can just say
Well, I know.
you don't have to be like.
I was.
You don't have to
having-
be fucking secret agent over
I was
there.
having a clandestine secret meeting.
Do you work
with
for the
someone.
government?
I work for the government. Finally, god damn. Please. CIA, NSA, whoever it is.
ATF, FBI,
ATF,
all the 3-letter acronyms.
All the
Hit
3
'em
letters. We would love to be co-opted by your agency. Just send us some money. We'll say whatever the fuck you want us to.
Yeah.
We'll push whatever
won't.
agenda. I'm
I'm not. Speak for yourself, Grant. I cannot be co-opted. You can't co-opt this.
Well, while you'll be living in this apartment. I'll be in my mansion.
so
I'll
you'll
come-
just leave me in the dust.
I'll come to visit. I'll be like,
They're like, either you both have to comply or you leave her. And then you're like, bye, Kate.
I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be forced to leave you. I think I would upgrade. I would upgrade my life. I'd go to a mansion, and I would have.
And upgrade your wife.
No, babe. I'm saying I'd come back. Come back. I'd be like, oh, I got to go see Kate in the apartment, in apartment life. But I wouldn't let you since you vehemently said.
That is so rude.
Since you vehemently said you wouldn't take the money.
Well, if I win a lot of money, I'm not going to give any to you.
I would, babe. You know that's not true at all. I would give you whatever. You are me. You and me.
Sure.
We're the same. No, what I'm saying is you would say no to the co-opted, and then I would cash that check. I'd be like, Kate, I'd love.
They were like, you have to divorce her.
No, I wouldn't divorce you. I
They
don't
were
think
like,
that would.
That's the only way they're
think-
going to pay you.
I don't think that's the only way they're going to pay me. I believe in the power of the
I'm
United
saying
States government.
This is what the situation is. What would you do?
Then I would say
you have to make a choice.
Well, then I would say no, and I would talk about how they tried to co-opt me and divorce my wife.
He's just trying to cover his own ass now.
No.
Yeah, you are. Don't even.
No, I'm
lie.
not. I'm just saying. I would. That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, we almost had millions of dollars,
But Kate ruined it.
but Kate ruined everything
Just like I ruined your life.
because she's pro-vaccine.
What?
Yeah. What if that's... You don't even know what they're asking us to do.
I'm pro, like, yeah, like measles, mumps, rubella, like polio,
Yeah,
fucking
totally.
those kinds of vaccines. Do they still give polio vaccines to
Yeah,
children?
I just got boosted for polio a couple weeks ago.
No, I'm
I
being,
went
like,
to
dead
CVS. I went
serious.
to CVS and I was
Shut
like,
up. No, do they still, like, is that still like a vaccine they give to babies?
I don't know. I walked in and I
Do
said,
they give rabies to babies?
I don't know. They should give babies to rabies.
No. they should
That's
give
babies.
rabies to babies.
Babies to rabies is where they it's like Hunger Games, but instead of people, it's coyotes, and they just free a bunch of babies. Would coyotes?
Like
you
when
said,
you're in Mario Kart battle and you get locked up and then you have to wait for like your teammates to come get you.
yeah. Would coyotes be afraid of a baby?
Probably. Babies are fucking unpredictable.
You think so? Because you told me coyotes are afraid of people.
Yeah.
But like in Australia, the famous story is that dingo that ate that baby, and a dingo is just a dog. And I thought a coyote was basically just kind of a wild dog. You don't think a coyote?
A
would
coyote is a wild dog, but I feel like aren't dingoes like supposed to be like aggressive?
I thought
animals?
Cody. I thought
'Cause you know how,
Cody's. I thought coyotes were supposed to be aggressive too.
I think they're aggressive like towards like pets and stuff. Like if they like they'd fuck up your animals, but not so
That's
much.
what I'm saying. Like you don't think they would attack a baby?
I guess it depends. Like is the baby just like kind of like half dead, just like fucking sitting there in a parking lot?
You do it half dead.
I don't know. Somebody
What's
abandoned it in the
no,
desert?
I'm talking a free roaming baby,
No.
sentient.
No, it's like a free roaming, moving, crying, loud as fuck child. No, they're probably like, get me the hell away from that thing.
Really? But
Yeah.
it's small.
So
I don't
it's
know.
they're loud
Have you seen coyotes'
and
teeth?
they don't pay attention to anything.
How do
They're just
coyotes not realize
their
how
own little
scary they
world.
are? Because coyotes are scary. You see a
I
coyote?
don't think coyotes are scary. They're like a medium-sized dog, Grant.
I know. We saw one that came real close to us on a walk. That
Yeah, and you're like, oh my god,
I
and
was
I'm
like,
like,
Kate, get away.
it's running away from us.
Kate was trying to pet it. She's
It
like,
literally
"Come
looked
here."
at us and was like, oh fuck, and
Come
like
here.
ran.
I've been stalked by coyotes. I've been on mushrooms in the desert being stalked
I
by
don't think
coyotes.
you were. It was probably just there and you saw it and you looked over at each other and made eye contact. And you're like, it's after me.
I told you about the one time I was just sitting there on that bench
Yeah, it was probably hungry.
and the coyote just came up to me.
Or maybe if you were sitting, maybe it thought that you were like something else, you know?
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
it
just
couldn't
still.
tell what you were. Like, what is this blob?
Yeah. I had a lot of cool animal encounters on mushrooms.
Did you, or is it just like in your mind?
Well, maybe not.
Are you
Maybe I
like
didn't.
Are you like Snow White when you take mushrooms, but it's
It-
just like
it was- wait,
it's
so-
all happening
Yeah.
in
No,
imaginary
no,
world?
No, it's real. Remember that dog that came up to me? And we scared each other?
Oh yeah.
Oh. No. But this is a long way of saying I was talking to someone today and I was trying to explain those cameras that they sell at Urban Outfitters. You know, I think it's Cam Snap is the company. They're like,
Was that the one that you were showing?
yeah,
me?
they're like digital cameras. They take cool old school like
But yeah, they look
disposable.
like
yeah, and they-
disposable.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was describing that to someone, and I was like, they're a Cam Soda cameras. I said it like 3 times,
Cam soda.
and then they were like Cam Soda, and I was like, what? No, it's not Cam Soda. It's Cam Snap. And I remembered real quick, and then I was like, what the fuck is Cam Soda? And that's a web girl porn site. Yeah. It was a pop-up back in the day, like in the early 2000s. It'd be like, Cam Soda.
Oh, please don't even fucking pretend like that's the only place you saw it was like a pop-up on your fucking browser.
No, why would I do that?
That was probably a fucking frequently visited site for
Cam
you.
Soda.
If it just comes to mind so easily like that.
What are you
for
talking about? The thing is called Cam Snap. It's literally like 5 of the 7 letters. So almost the you know what I'm saying? I just like was taught and describing it, and I was just like, "What is it?" And then I realized it was that. Yeah, I have such a bad memory.
It's all a weed.
I think it might be
It is.
years of weed. I think weed is diabolical. I'm kind of off the weed.
It probably is. Honestly, I feel like you know how they always talk about like you shouldn't do drugs when you're like young
Sure.
because it like fucks with your brain
Yeah.
for like the rest of your life
Right.
or whatever. I can believe that because I feel like I've never had a good memory. Like Grant will like bring stuff up and he'll be like, "Don't you remember that?" I'm like, "No, I literally have no recollection of."
You don't
this
remember when
story."
we fed that baby to the coyote?
But like he'll tell me shit, and like my parents do it, and like everybody I know will like bring up these stories, and I'm like, when did this happen?
I think it's kind of more the Kenny Powers thing. Remember when
What?
Kenny Powers meets Stevie in the cafeteria, and he's like, "Actually, we know each other." He's like, "We used to do something together," and Kenny Powers goes, "Well, sometimes all the big memories push out the little insignificant memories." And I kind of feel like that's what happens in life. You just forget shit you're like, I'm going to remember this forever, and then immediately just gone. But yeah, I think weed, this is my new conspiracy theory. And I don't think it's a theory. I think the potency of medical and recreational weed, I think the government has their hands somehow in that. And they're basically neutering an entire, not just generation, like a blanket of people.
Maybe.
Like mentally neutering them, just like pacifying them with this 98% THC weed.
So they're just like, I don't want to.
Yeah. Think about it. I mean, how often are you like, oh,
But what does that do? Like, just makes them not want to do anything, so then they're just relying on the government for everything?
not
they need?
not want to.
Like, I don't get what the, I guess, like, goal or outcome of that would
The
be.
goal is to pacify people and to make people relax and not worry about shit.
Does it also fuck with, like, fertility stuff?
Could. I don't know. It definitely fucks with your brain. I mean, I know I've smoked a lot of weed and vapes and edibles and stuff, and I'm fairly sharp, but I definitely feel like I don't know. Lately, I've just felt like weed is just kind of, it makes me so paranoid. And because normally like the voice that is like doubt in my head is pretty quiet lately, and when I smoke weed, it's like, you'll never be anything. You know what I mean? Caitlin's never gonna let you play the Switch.
Shut up.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it's always like I'm just sitting here watching Kate play fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, like in life. You know what I mean?
You make it sound like I'm always constantly playing it.
Kate's a big gamer.
I just finished it.
She just finished.
I finished Bonanza. It's like a never-ending game.
It's crazy that you actually finished it. So
I know.
did you 100% it then? Or did you just beat like the story? You still have stuff to find.
No, it's like done.
You can't go free play it?
I mean, you can, but now when you hit continue, it's just, I mean, yeah, you can still
It's just
free
open
play it.
world. Yeah.
But like, yeah, you're just like down in the middle of the earth. So
Yeah.
then you just like have to go back up to like other levels if you want to, but there's nothing else to like really, I mean, other than like the little side challenges and like finding bananas and buying all the clothing and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's really not,
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do. Like no other tasks. It's just like done.
Huh.
So
Cool.
I'm done with it.
Nice.
I don't plan on playing it anymore.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to go back up and like, I finished it.
Yeah, I guess if you're satisfied. I'm just kidding.
Do you fucking go back and play every single game to 100% completion
Sometimes.
and finish every single?
If I really like the game, sure. I haven't done that in a lot, like forever. I did that with Ghostbusters on PlayStation 3. 100. What's that called?
100.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I did it with all the all the Star Wars Lego games. I did that. I didn't do it on the new one though. The new one's so fucking big. I don't know if I'll ever have the time. I'm just.
That's kind of how I feel though about. Like, I mean, I feel like I've been talking about this kind of a lot lately, but the new, not new, but like the last Zelda game that came out.
Yeah, it's too big. It's too big. It's hard too.
It is fucking hard.
Yeah, I
It's
get
like
it. It's crazy.
you have to win the battle by hitting a series of buttons at very specific times, or you can't fucking beat him.
Yeah,
I like games where I can just like
I don't like to
beat them multiple ways. It's
Yeah.
not like I have to do one very specific thing in order to like defeat the guy.
You're making a lot of noise over there. Your microphone. Maybe we should switch microphones. I think. Kate still has
Maybe you should get
she
a
still
new-
has her retainer in.
Maybe you should
Kate-
get a
Kate's
new
like,
attitude.
I was playing Donkey Kong Bonanza and
I'm gonna unplug all the
don't
cords with my
please don't
toes.
do that because I don't want to have what happened last week. And I feel like you're just gonna accidentally do it. Babe.
Look how upset you get.
Well no, because I don't want to have
You're
to keep
no fun.
What are you talking about? No fun.
No fun zone.
I just
Grant
don't want
over
the
here,
I want the
fucking
podcast to be
West Germany.
That's right.
That was the bad one.
Kate's having all kinds of microphone problems.
I don't.
She
God damn.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking thing where I don't have to hold it then.
Okay. I'll do that. I think I might have an in on some broadcast style headphones.
Because
That'd be kind of the shit.
I don't need a headphone. I need a microphone.
No. These would be headphone microphone built in.
Oh.
It'd come out like this. Like a
Like we
sports
work
guy.
at a call center.
No, they're like we were doing play-by-play in the NFL. Those type of,
Oh.
yeah. Think about how fun that would be just to lay down on the couch. We don't even look at each other. We just talk at the ceiling.
Yeah. Be great.
That'd be really nice. Alien Earth on FX. Kate's not into it, but it's a fucking great show. I recommend everyone
Well,
should
it's
check
because
it out.
when you started watching it, I was like doing something.
Yeah, it's very
Excuse
cool.
me.
It's very, very spooky.
I was doing
scary.
something else, and then Grant just like started it, and then by the time he was like, I don't know. Then by the time I tuned in, it was just like I have no fucking clue what's going on, and I'm not about to be like, what's happening?
You should just watch the next episode that comes out.
Well,
and
no, because I don't know what's happening.
Who cares? You can pick it up. You can pick up from
I don't
context
like
clues.
doing that.
Oh, well, you can start over with episode 1.
No thanks.
You can watch episode
I don't
1.
want to have to sit there and watch 4 hours of a alien show by myself to like catch up. No.
Yeah, you wouldn't enjoy that with me. Instead, your friends and neighbors. On
I
Apple
thought that was a
TV.
good show.
I didn't.
Grant was like,
I
I don't
didn't.
like any of the characters
No,
on this show.
no, it wasn't
I don't
that
like
I didn't like
anything that
any-
you watch, Caitlin.
No, it wasn't.
Anything that you like, I hate.
No, that's not the case. There's evidence of this podcast you can go back and listen to. Go back to old episodes and find something that I like that Kate also likes. And prove Kate wrong.
It's gonna be fucking hard. You're gonna be searching for a while.
No, you guys.
so
Send me a message when we agree on
don't
liking
waste your
something.
time. Don't waste your time.
No, friends and neighbors. It's not that no one is likable. It's that
That's literally what you said like multiple times.
No, I didn't
Yes.
say that. No, I've said that about other shows. But the problem with the show I have is
he's
John
flip-flopping.
John Hamm is unlikable. John Hamm is unlikable, and he's a bad person at the beginning of the show, and then he does this whole thing, comes out unscathed, and then you're just like, he's still a bad person.
But how though?
He didn't change at all. All he did was he was being an asshole to his friends and family, and then he got fired, and then he started robbing his friends and family, right?
Yeah.
And treating everybody kind of shitty, and you get to see his habits and how he's always late or just flaking on people, and everybody was like, you always do this?
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, he was still just like a flaky, bad person.
Yeah, but he got back together with his family and stuff. So I mean,
and then literally robbed a house of the guy that hired him. You know?
yeah.
Breaking Bad, Walter White was a nice guy. And then at the end of Breaking Bad, he was an evil person. Right?
Yeah, he wasn't a good guy at that
He
point.
killed so many people. He was selling drugs. He was manufacturing drugs. He was dealing with like just awful bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like, I don't know. That's kind of what I want to see when I watch a show. I think is somebody, I don't know, maybe not. It was fine. I felt like it was just like the same thing over and over again with that show. Kate?
I don't know if I agree with that.
No, that's
But
fine.
I also feel like I just like John Hamm as an actor because
Yeah, same.
like I loved Mad Men and he was not a good person in that show either. Like he
Yeah,
was
but Don-
cheating on his wife.
But Don changed. Coca-Cola. He became
Okay, yeah, but then
like,
he just got like weird.
right. But he changed. His character evolved over the
But I
7
don't know if
seasons.
he necessarily became like a better person in the end. I think he just
I don't
became
think-
like a different
yeah.
type of person.
I don't think it's about becoming better or worse. I think it's
that's
about
what you were
change.
saying. You were like-
change. You don't want to spend 8 years
I
with
mean,
somebody.
he did slightly change. He's
Yeah.
with his wife, and he's gonna like pay attention to his family and shit again, which he wasn't doing before.
But he could have been home with his family, but instead he was choosing to rob his boss's house. Babe? Right?
that's like if you say you got to run a quick errand. Not like I'm condoning robbing your friends or your boss or whoever, but like, how long do you think he's gonna be there? It's not like he's gonna fucking hang out there for 6 hours and be like, oh, I
Right.
wonder what time he's gotten back.
But then he's got to go sell whatever he bought, right? Or whatever he stole. It's a process.
I guess.
Yeah.
In that New York traffic, you know.
Is that where they are? Is it New York?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was Los Angeles.
No.
But then they went to Princeton, so I guess that makes sense. They
No,
drove
yeah,
to
it was-
Princeton.
You said, "Oh, was that LA?" And I was like, "I don't know, I think so." But then, yeah, no, it was definitely New York.
Weird.
They lived in like, I guess like upstate New York,
Oh,
somewhere ish, and then he worked in Manhattan.
I see.
Like when-
you know what? I probably didn't recognize the cityscape without the Twin Towers, honestly.
They have Freedom Tower now. You should recognize that.
I mean,
It's fucking tall,
it's just not the same, Kate.
but it's big. Like it's fat.
What happened to the World Trade Center? I forgot.
Oh my god.
What happened there?
If we ever go there, I really want to go to that museum.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. What's it called? The Freedom Tower what? Freedom Tower 1?
It's called Freedom Tower. I don't know if it's called Freedom Tower 1. I think it's called Freedom Tower.
They should have called it Tower 3.
Oh my god.
What I mean? Right?
No. Why? It's called One World Trade Center, which it was always known as, also known as One WTC and as the Freedom Tower. It's the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan, New York City.
And what happened there? I'm just kidding.
One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the United States, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, and the 7th tallest in the world. Boom.
Wow.
Bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, boom.
But no, it has like that pointy spire on the top, and it's like
Yeah.
faceted. It's a pretty recognizable tower.
It kind of reminds me of the Sears Tower.
I don't know what that looks like.
It's just, that's the one that's got like a flat.
That's like the.
It's in Chicago. It's got like a flat side. It's almost like a triangle top or trapezoid of some sort. Did you find it? It's got the same like angling.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, agree to disagree.
They have a bar inside of this.
Inside what?
Inside of this building.
Sears Tower?
Yes.
I'm
Like
sure.
on this bottom part.
I'm sure it's got to be. Yeah. You been there?
I feel like I have.
That's cool. It's fun.
I don't know. I went to a bunch of places when I was in Chicago. It's a really cool city. It's very fucking cold. I would never want to live there.
I've been to Chicago.
It was like 40 fucking degrees, and it was like the end of April.
Chicago, yeah, totally. Chicago, I think it was a 80-minute, 90-minute train trip. They had a direct train from South Bend to
That's
Chicago. Yeah. So if you wanted to go up, it wasn't like a whole thing. You could just go. You could be in high school and just go to fucking Chicago, which is scary.
And just like on a Saturday.
Yeah, and then
Be
come
like,
back.
Mom, I'm going to Chicago today.
But I think it stopped running at like 10.
Oh.
So or 9. So if you missed it, bad news.
So you'd be stuck there overnight.
Yeah, I never missed it. Never.
I never.
But I also just drove to Chicago every time I needed to go. So it was also like a 90-minute drive. I think it was like 2 hours on the I think it was called the North Shore. It was like 2 hours that way, or it was like a 90-minute drive on the toll road. And the drive wasn't bad. But yeah, I used to go to Chicago all the time. No big deal.
So cool.
No big deal. Yeah.
So cool.
I've seen the Sears Tower.
Oh, cool. I think I have too.
Yeah, I haven't been to Chicago. Last time I was in Chicago, though, I partied.
I have really bad burps today.
Yeah.
It's from the curry soup.
Yeah. Last time I went to Chicago, I partied a little too hard. It was one of those nights where, like, I partied and I was at, like, a rave and I was with someone I went to high school with but never talked to or hung out. And they were like, do you know where you're going? And I was like, I know, because I was just fucked up. And she was like, you can stay at my apartment. So there was like this surreal moment where I was just sitting on this person's couch, like after she went to bed. And I was like, what is my life? Just hammered, the room spinning. And I'm like, I don't know where I am. I don't know how I'm going to get back home. Because I went to Chicago with people and then I ended up losing them. I went to a rave and ended up doing my own thing with the rest of the night. Because the rave went until like 4:30, 5 in the morning. So I ended up going back to that person's house and then literally sleeping for like 2 hours and then getting up and having to meet back up with them. They had to come get me on the other side of the city. They were not happy.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be
It was,
too pleased
but
either.
you'll be happy to know who it was too.
What?
The couple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
knew I was out fucking tying it on. They were not pleased. They were having like vegan meals and having intellectual conversations about Christianity. And I was just blackout drunk. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I'm glad they had to come get your ass.
Yeah, they had
Get your
honestly,
drunk sorry ass.
the time I think I felt the worst, and it was really funny. We went to the grocery store, and you know how they have the big ball things with the rubber balls? Like the,
Oh, yeah.
the gym balls?
Yeah.
They're like,
The
ping,
bouncy
when you
balls and
bounce 'em.
stuff. And they would
Yeah.
have like the giant net.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hold it all in. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were at like it was like called Meijer. So it was like a big grocery store / everything. It's like a Walmart basically. And I got one of the balls and it was like one of the firm plastic ones that you play dodgeball with.
Mm-hmm.
And they were with me and I was drunk in the store. And they were running errands and I literally took a ball out and just gunned it as hard as I could across the store and you just heard it hit like a shelf or something on the other side of the store. And then I was like, guys, we gotta go. And we had to like run, like quickly get out of the store before they figured out it was me. Because it was like also midnight. So there were only like 3 people in the store.
Why are you such an asshole?
This was just, I thought it'd be fun. Like, you know, when you're hanging out with new people and you want to be like, hey, I want to show you how fucking I get down. It was one of those moments. Needless to say, the drive home, because they took me, very quiet. They were not happy.
They were like, what the fuck did we get ourselves into?
And I
with
think that
this?
was my first weekend in Fort Wayne in the band. And they were like, fuck, this guy's out of control.
What did we do?
Yeah. But
I think we made a mistake.
I think, and they did. They made a huge mistake. So Caitlin, what do we have for dinner tonight? Have you thought about that?
I have not. Have you?
No.
Why is it always my responsibility?
Because you're the picky one.
Seems very sexist of you.
I'm not sexist, babe.
Always making the woman pick.
I'm sexy. but I'm not sexist. You know what I mean? Kate and I are going to Vegas this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
You sound it.
I am. I'm really excited.
Then why were you like, yeah, same?
I mean, I just got a lot to do before Vegas. You know what I mean?
So do I, Grant.
I know. I'm not discounting your experience as a woman, Caitlin.
Sounds like you are being very condescending.
No, babe. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I would never condescend to you. How dare you?
You always condescend to me.
Condescending me. I'm the biggest. I'm largest.
I don't even.
I'm the biggest. Largest.
How'd you even find out about that guy?
They were playing it at the dispensary, and I Shazammed it. Dude, yeah, I'll play it on. That'll be how we open up the premium. How about that?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll open up the premium and maybe close the premium with the with the same song.
Yeah.
But I heard a song at the dispensary the other day, and I said, I got to know what this is. I said, Shazam. I said, Surrey, what song is this?
And she was like,
My name's
I'm the largest.
I'm the largest.
I'm the biggest.
I'm
I
the
don't know.
biggest, largest. Somebody's got to know that song. I don't know. Anyway, so www.terribleperson.co. Go there and sign up, or find us on Patreon. Wherever you want to do it, it's cool with us. We're having a friend drive, so sign up to pay to be our friend.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so go do that. Yes, and have a great
Grant's
week.
Getting desperate over here.
Very desperate. We're about 1 week away from never doing the podcast again. So subscribe.
No, we're not.
Every week.
Don't tell people that.
Every week is almost the last week.
Grant's just sped up.
Yeah. We'll switch over to premium. We can talk about it there.
Okay.
We can talk about it behind closed doors.
All right.
Yeah. www.
Why'd you give me a weird look?
What look? That's my face. I told you I'm sexy.
That's a sexy face?
Look at this. Sexy. Sexy.
You look like a buffalo.
I'm like Sydney Sweeney's. I got the Caitlin didn't have any good genes. Caitlin doesn't have good genes. That's what Buffalo Exchange told you.
That is so mean.
Buffalo Exchange hit Caitlin. You got the bad genes. Meanwhile, a lady next to you had the good genes. Sounds
yeah.
like.
She's like this. Okay, so I went to Buffalo
All
Exchange.
right, hold on. We'll just switch over to the premium. Okay? Yeah, babe.
Just cut me off.
Well, no.
Cut me down. Cut me off.
All
Whatever.
right, bye.